Picture this. You are outnumbered, 2-1, by your own best friend. So you give your soldiers one insane order. Don't kill the enemy cavalry. Scar their faces. Aim for the pretty boys. And somehow, that one order wins you all of Rome. This is the battle that killed the Republic. Number 8. Caesar and Pompey were once allies. Pompey even married Caesar's daughter. Together, they basically ran Rome. But when she died, and their third partner was killed in battle, the friendship died with them. Now there were two of the greatest men Rome had ever produced, and only room for one. Caesar crossed the Rubicon and marched on Rome. Pompey, backed by the Senate, retreated to Greece to raise a massive army, and Caesar followed him. They met on a plain called Pharsalus. Pompey had everything: 45,000 men and a wall of 7,000 cavalry. Caesar had half the infantry and almost no horsemen. Pompey's plan was simple: smash that giant cavalry into Caesar's right side, wrap around him, and crush him from behind. Caesar saw it coming, so he did something no one expected. He pulled 6 cohorts out of his line and hid them at an angle behind his right. A secret 4th line, with one job: hold your javelins and wait. The armies crashed together, and right on cue, Pompey's 7,000 cavalry thundered forward and shattered Caesar's tiny cavalry wing. They wheeled to swing behind Caesar's army. The trap was closing. Then Caesar gave the signal. His hidden cohorts rose up, and instead of throwing their javelins, they drove them upward into the faces of the riders. Because Caesar had guessed something. These weren't hardened soldiers. They were rich young aristocrats, and they cared more about their faces than the fight. He was right. Terrified of being scarred for life, they panicked, they turned, they ran. And the moment they fled, Caesar's reserve wheeled and slammed into Pompey's exposed flank. The whole army folded. Pompey, the greatest general in Rome, rode back to his tent, sat down, and watched it all fall apart. Pompey fled across the sea to Egypt, hoping for shelter. Instead, the moment he stepped off the boat, Egypt's boy king had him murdered, a gift to win Caesar's favor. When they handed Caesar the head of his old friend and son-in-law, he wept. With Pompey gone, no one could stop Caesar. He became dictator, then dictator for life. And the Senate, terrified of a king, stabbed him to death on the steps of the Senate. But it was too late. The Republic never came back. Caesar's heir became Augustus, the first Roman emperor. Pharsalus is the exact moment Rome stopped being a republic and became an empire. That empire, born on this battlefield, kept expanding. Spain, Britain, Egypt, the whole Mediterranean. It looked unstoppable, until the legions marched into a cold, dark forest in the north of Germany, trusting the one man they never should have. One battle, new timeline.